Let's see. Does that work? Hold on. Am I on? La 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 la. Test, 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 test. Test. Did it not work? What the hell's going on here, man? I see it. It's working just fine, Amy. It's working just fine for Bear. Did I screw something up? Hold on. Thing with the thing. Test, test, test. Test. Test, test, test. Sound now? Well, Amy and Pete Money totally missed Bear's introduction. So, well, let's do it again. Greetings, human. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods. 7 out of 8 TikTok women who agree they'd rather see a bear in the woods than a man in the woods. It's YouTube's #1 show by a bear. We got some great news. It's been election season. We got all bringing everybody together. Yada, yada, yada. We're going to bring people together holding hands across the country. Something everybody can agree on, even in the United States, plus even Canada. That's right, people. It is, well, except for the Jews and Muslims, but that's all right. All of us other associated scallywags and Christians out there, we could all come around hand in hand. Let me bring you people in there. Hand in hand, because it's that time of year, people. You should make your greetings yada, yada, yada from now on. I thought I did pretty good doing that a second time. I forget what was the guy's name that did the Isuzu commercials all these years ago. He just, you know, whenever you listen to something like, you know, they got the legal stuff at the very end. You know, or like, what is it? Like the medical commercials, you know, it might kill you, or, you know, cause blah, 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 you know, impotency, blah, blah, blah. I thought I did pretty good. Well, Bear was trying to, gosh dang it, people. I was trying to bring it all in together, and I hope this works. Talking about sound. Hold on 1 second, people. Brand new cable. Let's see if this works. All right, people. All right. Because. Well, why does it have an echo? Oh, for crying out loud. Anyways, people. Whatever. It's that time of the year. McRib, people. Let's check it out. Lights are going up. Snow is falling down. It could only mean one thing. McRib is here. People throwing parties, ugly sweaters everywhere. Stockings hung up by the chimney with care. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell. Echo. You either get an echo or nothing. McRib is here. All right, people. The McRib is here, people. It's here. Finally. Hold on. Let me turn that down. I don't have any freaking echo for the freaking thing out here, because that's right, people. From New York Times, McDonald's McRib is back. And this year, people, there is a twist. Amy, hold on to your pants. 'Tis the McSeason. They say, Alex Mitchell, McDonald's has announced the return of the McRib Tuesday, December 3rd, for limited time only at participating locations, with a unique twist. News comes as the fast food giant can certainly use a boost. Past week, the brand has been taking a beating over the E. coli cases from the slivered onions that are also in the McRib, but that's all right. That's all right. They're coming back. Yeah, hold on to your skirt. There we go. That's probably better. They are selling McRib sauce, people, in a half-gallon container. That's right. So if you don't want the McRib, you just want that delicious sauce, you just insert your straw or straws in there, and away you go, people. Away you go. Some McRib sauce. A whole lot. Whole lot of McRib sauce. Amy's going to have to dig through her closet to find some slacks. Well, hold on to your skirt. Might be blown away now with the revelation of the McRib sauce. Amy says, what? Yes, what? That's right. A whole lot. A whole lot of McRib sauce out here, people, if you so desire. If you just can't get enough of your McRib. McRib soup for dinner, says Amy. There you go. You get a whole container of it. Pork patty partisans. who just can't get enough of the legendary sandwich and want to make their own at home, be able to snap up a half-gallon sized jug of the sauce for just $20, people. For the first time ever, we're giving fans a chance to savor the McRib signature flavor. Companies said, perfect for holiday parties. Okay. Festive recipes are the ultimate stockings. That's got to be a big stocking. Holy moly, I want a stocking that big. That would literally stuff the entire stocking. For McRib lovers, people. There you go. Except for those slivered onions. They could kill you. The car windshield wiper fluid-looking containers, decorated to look like a Christmas sweater, go on sale at 10 a.m. on Monday, November 25th, under the title, A Whole Lot of McRib Sauce. They even set a website up. The McRib is more than just a sandwich, people. It's part of our culture. That's right, P-Money. It's a legend. It's an event, said McDonald's. The McRib SZN. The sauce. Is a holiday into itself. So we wanted to embrace that spirit and give fans an even bigger way to sell this year with a whole lot of McRib sauce. There you go. And you also saw the video there as well. So there you go. Dethroning Mariah Carey as the as the Christmas/holiday song of the year, people. There you go, people. If you really want to get in, nice and well with your loved ones out there, family, friends, even a YouTube bear out there, go ahead and get yourself some McRib sauce. You will be beloved by those who receive it out there, definitely. BMI says, oops, I read your hold on to my skirt line, Amy, and my wife looked at me funny, wondering what I'm doing to Amy. Yeah, you got to watch out. Definitely got to watch out. Did you tell her about the half-gallon McRib sauce? That would be even better than ketchup on a McRib. How dare you? I remember McDonald's selling Big Mac sauce in Canada for a while. Really? Okay. Interesting. Interesting, people. Interesting. P-Money has had the McRib, and it's not great. I don't know, P-Money. That wrench is on a tenuous grasp out here. Very tenuous grasp, people. Well, I'm glad that I was able to bring in some good news and good cheer, helping out everybody out there. Because, listen, people, we've had a lot of butthurt going on. And a majority of that is coming from the Comicsgate folks out here. Not Gary Shipman. He's doing great. $13,669. Go check it out. Tight Mouse of Might, number 3, Miasma. Gary Shipman. No, we've actually had a number of complaints out there from, all the big names out there. Apparently there was a show out there. There was a YouTube channel out there. It's about the same size as Bears. It's not really that big. Not complaining or anything like that. Just not that huge or anything. Apparently she had an awards show, and you would figure, hey, a random YouTuber doing an award show, it'd be fine, let's go. No, that has turned Comicsgate all around, people. There were people that weren't awarded awards that they thought that they might get, and there is hurt being felt in the Butte region. So Bear is considering. Actually, let me make this a poll. Thank you, Amy. Or thank you, P-Money. Appreciate that. Let me make this a poll here. For good people. Start a poll. Question mark. There you go. All right. So we're going to start this poll. Bear is definitely considering doing the very first annual OSO Awards for the best Comicsgate comic 2024, maybe a little bit of 23 as well. What the hell, why not? To decide once and for all, from a Bears perspective, who actually has the best out there. And listen, there will be no big names spared. We're going to get in on everybody. Make sure that they all get their rewards out here, people. So if you want, go ahead, vote. Bear's going to do the awards. So that is the only vote that you're going to get out here, people, is if we decide to do it or not. But all the big names will be nominated out there. And they will, listen, John Malin, you will win an award. You might not like the award, but there's going to be an award, people. There's going to be an award for John Malin. Yes, indeed. And many others out there as well. We're not going to leave anybody behind out there. Uncle E, $783,000 out there. Good for him. Godlike, it's gone. Don't worry about it. Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. Wraith of God. Aaron might also win an award out there as well. Any categories? Oh, Amy Bear has plenty. He's got plenty of categories, people. Plenty of categories. We're going to make it so all of the Comics Gate greats out there do actually win an award. They might not like the award, but they will be getting an award, people. So we've got to make sure that we bring harmony to our lovely Comics Gate family out there. Even Mike Miller is nominated for an OSO award out here. So we will spread it far and wide out there. Amy, hold on. Bear might actually need, if we'd actually do, let's see, how many votes are we? We have 100%. So far, 100% out of 3 votes so far saying yes. So Amy, Melissa out there, if you're out there as well, I would like, if you ladies would like, Mike gets a reward too. Well, he gets a nomination. I didn't say he's going to get the award, but he definitely will get a nomination. I don't know. Maybe we can make an award just for Mike out there. But I need, Amy, Melissa, I might need a nice little, I don't know, like a little logo or a shot of something, just something nice, like, the OSO Awards or something like that. Maybe with a bear in the background. I would like, something to be able to put up, at the very front of something like that. So if you would like to do that, Amy, you've got Bear's email. If not, it's down in the description. Just send Bear an email if that's something that you would like to do. I want to make sure that you're compensated for your time out here. But I would definitely like to do that. A nomination, that is an honor too, says Amy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There should be a Timmy McTimerson favorite comic award as well. There should be a Timmy McTimerson, where the hell is my comic award? That could be. That could be. The Bear reward figure. There you go. Yeah, I could. Yeah, if you would like to come up with something kind of interesting or cool, let Bear know. Just go ahead. Forget about the D&Q tonight. Whatever they're doing, I don't even know what they're doing. Just go ahead and draw something for the OSO Awards. OSO. That's Spanish for bear. Or you could say, oh, so I got an award. Also out here. So there we go. There we go. So there will be no more butthurt in Comicsgate once Bear is done. Wait a minute. No, that didn't sound right at all. There will be no hard feelings out there in Comicsgate once Bear is done with the OSO Awards. So let's go ahead and in the poll here. If you have not gotten your vote in, that's on you and not on Bear. Let's go ahead and do the thing with the thing. We are... Actually, can I just close this? Hold on one second, people. Where are we? We are in campaigns and not where I want to be. Let's see. Could I do it here? Let's see. 1 second. Can I close it? Okay. That gets it out of the way. Excellent. Excellent. And it's still going. Okay. I will leave the poll up, but we have 100% agreement that Bear should do on Saturday the OSO Awards, the greatest of all time Comicsgate awards by a bear. Do not miss it. It is the event of the season. You want to go check it out. The OSO Awards coming next Saturday, 8 p.m. Be there for the gala event of the year, people. There you go. Let's see. A bear could also do a favorite Canadian. First off, favorite does not. That's not how you spell favorite. A Canadian Commenter Award as well. Gosh, I don't know. We're trying to do it for the artist out here. Trying to do it for the artist, but comment of the year maybe. I will allow it, P Money. Everybody deserves an award, or at least a nominee. Everybody at least deserves a nominee. You couldn't get that from the other show. I forget her name. She was in the chat. Not our chat. The royal chat, the proverbial chat out there. So we will see. We will see. I nominate Amy and Melissa for best looking Lester sisters. Yeah, it's got to be a tie. Definitely got to be a tie, people. All right, we actually have stuff going on. I go check out Wraith of God. Aaron Lopresti, always great stuff. His book also quite possibly could be nominated. Quite possibly. Wave 5 is going out. That would be from your boy Zach. He says, hi, everyone. Hey. I just paid for the invoice for Wave 5 fulfillment this morning. Book should start going out this week. The Ever Brief says thanks. That's from Richard C. Meyer, people. There you go. Some artist out there got his or her collection of Jawbreakers. There you go. The very first Jawbreakers. Pretty cool. You got the whole bundle. Expendables Go to Hell, Iron Sights. All the good stuff, people. All the good stuff out there. Pardon me. We also have, just spoke about this. That would be from Rod Lopresti. The Kid Carter, a shipping update. He says, hey, everyone. Hey. All U.S. orders have been shipped out, and only 60 international orders remain to be shipped. It did take some time, but we will be finished shipping out Kit Carter Planet Doom by Friday, people. Thank you all for your continued patience during this process. And remember, if your order is wrong or damaged, or maybe stolen by a bear, just let us know and we will immediately correct it. I apologize, people. Thank you for your continued support of Empire Comics. We hope you can count on our continued support for future projects. Yes, indeed, Aaron. Yes, indeed. There we go. There's Kid Carter. Possibly nominated for... we'll just go ahead and say it is nominated for an OSO award. There you go. There you go. Who's the guy that did Trump Space Force? Well, speaking of which, if you don't mind a lot of mess on Bear's table here, that would be Peabody. Right there, Peabody. So there you go. There is that would be Tim Lim and Chuck Dixon writing. So there you go. Literally just had that right there. I didn't plan on that, but there you go. Who's the guy that did Trump Space Force? Tim Lim. I would imagine he might consider doing another saga after the last election. I was actually hoping we would get another MAGA 7. I think that would be a much better. Trump Space Force, it was fine. It was okay. Again, it's like this stuff where it's like, hey, we want to get out of political comics, but hey, let's make a political comic. It's like, I don't know. I thought the MAGA 7 was much better. Had a lot of humor in there. Had a lot of great humor. So there you go. Good to know all us orders are done. U.S. orders. Amy says, Elon Pesty. There you go. And finally, people, we have from, that'd be Billy Tucci out here. Beer can find it. One of these days, man. Oops. Where did I put it? There we go. There we are. A new Gatecrasher. Great. Yeah, let me take a drink, people. Ay, ay, ay. Mine could be nominated for most colorist. I like that. I like that. Oh man, another MAGA 7 this time with Elon, J.D. Vance, and Joe Rogan, among many others. Zombie squirrel, zombie peanut out there. You could have zombie peanut and zombie, Fred? Yeah, there you go. There you are. Although R.I.P. Rush, so would have to, he's got to fill in some shoes there. From Deborah Tucci. Let's see. A new Gatecrasher stretch goal announced, and people, Rob Liefeld. Huh? I know. Whatever. Indiegogo announced a new stretch goal. A campaign unveils superstar Rob Liefeld's mystery variant coming out. That would be tomorrow, people. But you can check it out right now. There you go, people. Go check it out. On its 5th day, Crusader Comics' 10th Indiegogo Gatecrasher, featuring Coffin Comics Lady Death, the world's greatest heroes, has unlocked its first free stretch goal reward to expand the 48-page full-color graphic novel to 56 pages. She creator Billy Tucci and team have announced its 60K stretch goal reward, a free Gatecrasher digital edition to all backers who pledge for a physical perk. The campaign opening weekend launch was by far the Indies publisher's biggest Indiegogo campaign to date. I don't know why they talk in the third person. It's kind of weird. We are honored to have Image Comics co-founder and Deadpool creator, the king of kinetic energy art and creation, Rob Liefeld, gracing us with his first ever She cover. Said Billy, it's truly one of the most dynamic She covers ever, and we cannot wait to share the final reveal for you. So there you go. I kind of think that the outline's pretty cool. I would just deal with the outline and call it a day. But apparently there is more to come, people. More to come. The campaign will boast many specials, prints, original art, and limited variant covers, along with comic book greats, Stan Sky, Renee Starkowski, R.T. Bear, and Rob Liefeld. So there you go, people. There you go. MAGA 7 could have an army of cats ready to fight for their freedom from being digested. Amy agrees with the cats. So I think we're pretty well written halfway the book of MAGA 7 already here, people. I think so. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But anyways, listen, there was a lot of consternation out there. Oh, why aren't the YouTube people out there? Why aren't those people on YouTube that deal with Comicsgate? Why don't they ever promote comics? Why don't they ever promote any of our projects? Where is all the promotion going, huh? Can't you just promote it on your channel? Bear has and will continue to do so. So dry your eyes out there, John Malin. Quit crying, Shane Davis. It's all right. We are going to be doing the OSO Awards, and all of you are nominated and could possibly win an award. So quit your crying. Quit your crying out there. I see this, and it's like, oh, really? Really? Come on, man. Come on, man. Crying out loud. Oops, let me get this out of the way. Where are we? I don't want to think with the thing. Do the thing. There we go. Okay, now we can see. I left that on. I forget. Gosh, it's been a while back. I was going through all the archive stuff, which Bear is way behind on, but catching up. There was one where I left the poll up for like half the show, and you couldn't see like half the chat there. So I had to fix it, people. Had to fix it, people. Yes, indeed. All right, where are we? Professional show, Bear. One of these days. One of these days. I'm so glad I finally got the audio to work. There we go. Your awards show sounds like the oh, so you're doing an award show. There you go, P-Money. You're finally getting it. You're getting it here. The oh so awards. The oh so awards. It's a dual meaning out there. Dual meaning. Literally just came up with that in the last minute. I'm tired of these people just complaining about not winning an award and crying into their beer and all this stuff. It's like, shut up. Here, I'll give you an award. Crying out loud. Anyways, Amy says it sounds like fun. It sure is. But you know what is a lot of fun as well, Amy? That would be from the New York Post, another food story. Delta, the airline, to serve Shake Shack burgers. But unfortunately, people, it's only in first class. You got to be classy. Get your Shake Shack burger. The Bear Awards are starting to sound like participation trophies, says Peabody. Well, you might not be that far off. But hey, listen, these sensitive artists out here, they got to get the reward. Otherwise, they'll just like melt down into a puddle. You know, like a snowman in July heat, just melted down. Yes, that could be correct. Alex Mitchell, New York Post, Shake Shack. It's cleared to fly, people. Fry. Shake Shack is cleared to fry. Okay. The puns, people, the puns. Delta Airlines has announced a partnership to serve the New York Burger Joints Fair on long-haul flights to a lucky moneyed few out here. That's right, an all-beef cheeseburger. Wait, as opposed to what? What are we... I hate to sound all RFK Jr. out here, but what else do you have in that cheeseburger that's not all beef? I wonder. With Shake Shack's special sauce, lettuce, onions, pickles, and tomato on a potato bun can be yours at cruising altitude, but only as long as you're flying first class. According to Delta, the meal will be available starting December 1st. Besides the burgers, passengers will be served Caesar salad. I know what goes with my burger. Do you want fries with that? Hell no, I want a Caesar salad. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well, actually, that it's got anchovies in there, so that doesn't sound too bad. Chips? No fries? No, screw you, chips. And a dark chocolate brownie, people. And apparently a beer as well. In economy class, you get the I can't believe it's not beef cheeseburger. Yeah, it's probably a vegan burger or something. There you go. Delta's managing board on board services. That's a title right there. Said the collaborative decision was a no-brainer, as burgers have been one of the top ordered menu items we offer. The rep touted the airline's people-first culture that goes beyond the burger, people. Beyond the burger. But if you're hungry for the culinary upgrade, prepare to be patient. The first of its kind crossover will only be available on flights traveling more than 900 miles, departing from Boston during a test period. Delta said it would look to expand the offering in the future. While the idea of chowing down on familiar comfort food at cruising altitude might be tempting, experts say, screw off experts. I don't even care. I don't even care. You get your burger at 35,000 feet, people. Finally. Amy says, I'm okay with everyone getting an award. Choosing a best for everyone could be funny. It will be funny. It will be. Do they have the McRib sauce for it? No, I don't know if you could bring McRib sauce through the TSA check line or not. That's a pretty good question there, Amy. I don't know. Bear got his Dr. Pepper taken away by the TSA not that long ago, and he was flying first class, although he didn't get in first class, but that's a whole other story. But they did allow him to keep his a gigantic bag. They were delicious. A gigantic bag of beef jerky. So beef jerky, yes. Dr. Pepper, no. So we shall see. We'll see if the McRib sauce makes it through the X-ray scanner or not. But there you go. If you want to eat your cheeseburger, there you go. Yeah, I know they sell Dr. Pepper. Yeah, well, they sold it for like $5 until the airport lounge closed down at like 11 and 10 and I forget 9:30, 10 o'clock where beer is at. So after that, yeah, and we were stuck. We were stuck there because then the TSA left afterwards. So it's not like you could go down the road, get something to eat, and come back. No, you were stuck there. Ah, the hurricane. Good times. Good times. P-Mike says, but man, I want to get McRib sauce so I can bring it to Burger King and start putting it on my Whopper. There's nothing stopping you, P-Money. It's $19.95. You order it starting, when was that? I want to say like December. November 25th. November 25th. So there you go, people. If you look it up, go check it out. WholeLotOfMcRibSauce.com. WholeLotOfMcRibSauce.com. There you go. Order it and just guzzle it down. You just chug it on the flight. Chug it on the flight, especially if it's a long haul flight. Definitely do that. All right, where are we? Where the heck are we, man? Grab a drink. Gotta pace myself here. Gots to pace myself. Well, people, I'm sorry. A little bit of sad news out here from Deadline and Peter White. The voice of Milhouse will retire from The Simpsons on the next episode, people. I apologize. Everything is not coming up Milhouse. Pamela Hayden, who's voiced the iconic Simpson character, including Milhouse, is retiring from the show after 35 years. All right, what a paycheck. Hayden will voice her last episode. Treehouse of Horror presents Simpsons Wicked This Way Comes on Saturday. I think that's a little after the, a little bit after Halloween. Like almost a month after. You should have had that like a month ago, but whatever. In addition to Bart's best friend Milhouse and bully Jimbo Jones over the years, Hayden had voiced secondary characters, including Rod Flanders, Chief Wiggum's wife, Sarah, and Lisa Simpson's friend, Janie Powell. There you go. They're going to now start casting for her character. So if you've got a great voice out there and you can make a Milhouse, go right ahead, people. Go right ahead. Pima says, I thought the same voice that did Bart did Milhouse. I know she does a number of Bart's friends. But not. Gosh, I'm trying to remember. I want to say like Castella? Something like that. Gosh, I'm trying to remember her name. Or is it Nancy? I want to say like Nancy Cartwright? It's something like it's actually a female that does Bart's voice. No, Pamela Hayden. Pamela Hayden is the voice for Milhouse. Retiring after the next episode, people. So if you love The Simpsons, like Bear does, you can go check it out one last time. Actually, since we cut the cable, I haven't watched any of The Simpsons episodes lately. I need to download them or something. So definitely go check that out. Anyways, R.I.P. Milhouse. Well, he's not dead. He's just not going to have a voice for a while. Not going to have... Maybe they'll just have him in the background waving or something. There you go, people. There you go. All right, finally, AI stories. I know people have been chomping at the bit. They're saying, Bear, where the hell are the AI stories at? I'm like, I got one right here. Right here, man. From the New York Post. Amy says, I hope he's okay. I do too. I think he'll be. Milhouse will be fine. He'll come out smelly. What was it? Come out. Everything's coming out Milhouse. Everything's coming out Milhouse here. Mango. Amy, are you aware of Mango? I've never heard of Mango before. Apparently, they're a fashion store. A fashion store. They have They have people AI models. AI models. Let's check it out. Let's check out these AI models for Mango. Slammed as false advertising amid fears of lost jobs, people. They're modeling a scary concept, they say at the New York Post. And did I give it? Alex Mitchell. A big fashion brand using digitally made models for clothing advertisements has recently begun facing backlash for the industry-altering practice, just as it launched another AI campaign targeting teens. What? For Mango, already seeing its highest revenue in 40 years. The addition of AI models last... Wait a minute, so it's not a cost-saving thing. They're seeing their highest revenue. What the hell? The addition of AI models last summer is, quote, about faster content creation, said its CEO. But its customers are not buying it, people. A TikToker, is there any other kind? Marcos Angelides, who does a video series on AI and advertising, started a debate on Mango's practice in a clip hashtagged false advertising. He drove into the gray areas surrounding the practice and engaged feedback regarding several commenters' worrisome thoughts. Quote, so if a mascara brand uses fake eyelashes in an ad, they'll get in trouble. But if a pizza brand uses glue to make the cheese look gooier, it's just seen as pop design. He said on camera of one of the inconsistent sets of rules. Angelides said that generative AI used to create non-human models and ads is bound to, quote, redefine how the industry should appropriately harness the technology. Is the text simply a creative tool like applying Photoshop, or just a lens to the ads, he asked? Or is it false advertising because the models and the clothes they're wearing don't actually exist? Right now, nobody knows. Others express frustration that this could put people out of work. Won't we think of the models, people? Won't we think of the models? Quote, when I order clothes online, I look at the pictures to see how the actual clothes fit, said one TikToker. AI pics are completely useless for that. And more than one said that the idea is, quote, very wrong. So potentially what arrives could be and fit completely differently. And I think it leaves them open to a lot of complaints. A lot of complaints out there. Legal or not, multiple TikTok users suggest a way for customers to take back some control and have companies abide by customer standards. I quote, just don't buy from Mango until they stop this, one commented. And another commented for a boycott out there. So you can boycott this place called Mango? I've never heard of this place called Mango. So if you shop there and you don't like AI models, well, then don't shop there anymore. There you go. Problem solved, people. I'm here to help. Here to help. How is this AI model's fingers? Well, let's check it out. Let's check her out, man. And by the way, ethnicity? I was trying to figure out her ethnicity. I'm thinking maybe like South American, maybe. Although it also looks like Middle Eastern, but it doesn't look like anything really. It all looks like, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 6 fingers. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, she's got 5. 2, 3. Hey, you can't see it in this one, so hard to tell. They always try to hide them. They always tried to hide the hands in a pocket or off screen or something like that. So there you go. No fingers on that one. No fingers whatsoever. There you go. I don't know, Amy. Would you buy clothing from an AI model if you didn't know how the clothes actually looked or fit? I think that's a genuine question to ask out there. Not really sure. Plus, she's like, I don't know, a size -5 or something like that. Kind kind of a skinny model out here. She doesn't have the proper mathematical S, as we learned on one of the previous shows. There you go. So, fingers, more or less check out. More or less check out for old bear here. There you go. Don't glue pizza. Yes, Amy, do not put glue on your pizza. That was another AI thing where they were asking, I forget if it was the Google Gemini or if it was one of the other ones out there, but they were like, okay, what's a great topping on pizza? And they're like, put some glue on there. Oh, okay. Okay. The pepperoni keeps falling off. Yeah, well, you gotta keep them stuck together with a little bit of glue, just in case. Otherwise, it'll just slide right off there. Slide. Slide right on off, people. All right, well, some Schadenfreude people. Schadenfreude from the New York Post. Alexander Steingard. People, I'm sorry to report, but MSNBC staffers are, quote, in a panic as NBC parent company Comcast plans to spin off the channels and possibly change its name entirely. A panic engulfed MSNBC headquarters on Wednesday after parent company Comcast confirmed a massive spinoff of its cable properties, with top executive even suggesting the way left-leaning network may be forced to change its name. MSNBC stars Rachel Maddow, Chris Jansen, and Katie Tur. T-U-R. Caddy. I don't know if they're stars, but I don't know. I guess the lunatics they are. Joined a tense 10 a.m. meeting at 30 Rock, led by NBC Universal Chairman Marc Lazarus. What a great name. Who will lead the new company? As staffers fearing looming layoffs peppered him with questions about if the network will need to change its name, logos, and headquarters after reports surfaced that the new entity could be cut off from the reporting muscle of NBC News. Yeah, sure, that reporting muscle of NBC News. Sure, why not? Fake NBC News. They should do what Prince did and say channel formerly known as NBC. I like that. I actually do like that. Lazarus told MSNBC staffers, really, is that even a good name to begin with? MSNBC. Not really. And that he wasn't sure if the network would have to change its identity or home, according to Insider. It's called rebranding, Lazarus. Everyone is in a panic because everything is up in the air. Another insider close to the network added, people don't really know what's going on. They had the election, holidays are coming up, and people are just dying to want to get through it. MSNBC declined to comment. Well, that young fellow right there, I'm sure that young 16-year-old fellow right there, I'm sure he'll land with both feet on the ground there. Meanwhile, NBC News, NBC Sports, Telemundo, and streaming service Peacock and Bravo will remain under the NBC Universal umbrella. No to MSNBC, yes to Bravo. Yes to Bravo. So there you go. Good times, good time. These two were groveling. Please, Trump, don't send us the Gitmo. Don't send us the Gitmo. I was like, okay, send him to Diego Garcia or something like that. Send him to Guam. Have the island flip over. There you go. There you are, people. There is that Lazarus? Might be Lazarus right there. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. They're going to call it SpinCo. The new company is calling it SpinCo. As in, they're going to spin them right on off into the street and not looking back anytime soon. So there you go, people. Possibly no more MSNBC, people. Great. These scales are just falling. Trump isn't even president. Scales are just falling off left and right. People are fleeing the country. MSNBC is going down the tubes. Man, oh man, what a great time to be alive. What a great time. Well, if you thought MSNBC had it bad and they were struggling, well, people, I've got some news for you. You could be a Florida Democrat and looking at the bleak landscape ahead of you. From TampaBay.com, Tampa Bay Times, rather. Another brutal election. Florida Democrats question the path forward. It's called moving to Georgia. From Lawrence Mower. Interesting. Democrats across the country are questioning their party's identity after former and future President Donald Trump, praise be upon him, stunning, it's not that stunning, a victory last week. In Florida, the mood might be more bleak. Bear was out today, roundabout in the little burg that a bear calls the near home. It's by the woods. They used to have a DNC headquarters there. Well, not the local branch there. Used to have a local branch of the DNC there. It ended up going up for sale. And you would never guess who bought the building that the DNC used to be in. You would never guess. After yet another punishing election that saw Democrats lose even more. I love that sentence. Some Democrats are blasting state leadership. Others are calling for the party to get back to basics. And at least one is quitting the party altogether. Womp, womp, womp. The brand of Florida Democrats, especially Miami-Dade, was not a dying brand. It's dead, Jim. It's dead. I said Billy Corbin, a Miami film director who is a prominent critic of local politicians. He switched his party to no party affiliation. I don't want to be associated with you. Although Democrats have been out of power, in the legislature, in the governor's office since the 1990s. Wait, what? No. Huh? No, we had Buddy McKay right before Jeb Bush. That was, late 90s. Yeah, I suppose. 2000s. This year, there were rosy statements from President Joe Biden and other Democrats that the state was in play. Some polls showed Debbie Merskell Powell, who, within a few percentage points of Rick Scott, it was never going to happen. Democrats also typically do better in presidential elections. And they were hoping for a boost from two proposals to enshrine abortion access. Didn't work. And recreational marijuana in the state constitution. Didn't work either. Within an hour of the polls closing on Election Day, it was clear none. That was true. Trump won the state by 13 points. Biggest since George H.W. Bush. And Scott won his race by nearly that amount, people. There you go. So some great stuff. It was like a sinking feeling moment. I was like, why is this happening? There's no reason for this kind of collapse. A Florida Democrat Party chairman, Nikki Fried, complete moron, who became the last Democrat to win statewide office in 2018. She was agriculture secretary or something like that. Wrote in a Miami Herald op-ed that the results were tough to swallow. Well, tell that to Kamala. Tell that to Kamala that things are tough to swallow. Despite being outspent by the Florida Republicans, Democrats held the line, netting one loss in the legislature. We held the line. We lost one seat. There we go. Good job. There's so much unprofessionalism. I said, noting that Fried posted on X in August that Florida was still in play and that Harris would win in Florida. Sure, Jan. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Out of the state. Absolute bloodbath. For the day. Careful. That's a charged language. Charged language out there. On Tuesday, Jamie Burney Clark, the founder and former director of Equal Ground Educational Fund and Action Fund. There's two funds. was a state's director on Tuesday. She posted on X, not Blue Sky, I couldn't afford basic items like food, water, venue fees, security, or even printing for a single volunteer event. This is what winning looks like, people. This is what winning absolutely looks like. They can't afford food. They can't afford water. They can't even print. I think that's a winning combination. In 2020, the campaign spent $50 million in Florida, compared to $5 million this year. We were never in play, and we all knew it, said the Florida arm of the campaign. In the legislature, Democrats were looking to flip 8 seats. They only lost 1. That's all right. That's all right. One of the bright few spots for the Democrats, the re-election of Representative Lindsey Cross, who faced a serious challenge by Republican Ed Mortani in a district with a slight Democrat advantage. So congratulations. A bright spot is the re-election of an incumbent in a slight Democrat favored district. Congratulations. Oh, it's great. We can't go anywhere else but up right now. Yeah, in a helicopter. Free rides in the helicopter. It's going to go up. It's going to go up, 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 up. And you're going to go down. Splat. Down, splat. B-Mike says, I admit my guilty pleasure is watching people cheering a poll saying Harris would win Iowa. Yeah, that lady quit and ducked out. And Trump ends up winning by double-digit points. They had one of the guys that was, I forget the guy's name. He has, it's like this big, it's not a poll. It's like, he calls it the keys, like the keys to winning or something like that. As long as you had the, a slight advantage in all the keys, you were going to win. And he predicted Harris was going to win in a blowout. And of course, he didn't get it whatsoever. And people were like, hey, pal, you completely lost. He literally started blaming the voters. He says, no, I'm right. The keys are all right. You're wrong. How dare you blaspheme me? I'm a professor of, political science or some bullcrap like that. And it's like, Alan Lichtman. Yeah, there you go. P-Money saw it. There you go. With old, what's his face out at the Young Turks. They were going at it. The guy was just like, he was insane. Literally insane, people. Literally insane. All right. I don't know. Do I want to... well, I'm going to jump through this really quickly. I thought this was a good... definitely off topic slightly. Off topic slightly, but I thought this was kind of interesting. From the good folks over at Breaking Defense, we've got them all on bookmark, right? The Pentagon, people. This is kind of illustrative. Very illustrative. Just hang with Bear. Hang with Bear for just a second. Hang with Bear. I got to get through something, and we'll make the point here. The Pentagon has failed its 7th audit in a row, and it eyes a passing grade by 2028. I guess when Trump leaves. This result was not a surprise, and I know on the surface it doesn't sound like we're making progress. However, that's not the case, said the DOD Comptroller, Michael McCord. This bald fellow right here. All right, follow along. Follow along. We'll get to the point here. Just follow along for just 1 second here. After the close of business on Friday night, the Pentagon released the findings of its fiscal 2024 annual audit. And for the 7th consecutive year, it has failed. Though it claims incremental improvements. This result was not a surprise, and I know that on the surface it doesn't sound like we're making progress. No, not at all. However, that's not the case, said Michael McCord, the Department of Defense Undersecretary of Defense and Chief Financial Officer, people. The Chief Financial Officer, okay, with the Defense Comptroller. He says, I believe the department has turned a corner in its understanding of the challenges. And more importantly, in addressing those challenges, momentum is on our side. Yes, it is. If you fail a driving test 7 times, you are a bad driver. If the Pentagon fails 7 times, they just say, give us 4 more years and we'll pass. Oh no, Peabody. It's much, much, much worse than you think. The annual audit is conducted by the DoD's Office of Inspector General. So the audit, conducted by this fella at the Office of Inspector General, along with an independent public accounting firm that examines $4.1 trillion in assets and $4.3 trillion in liabilities. I think I see the problem right there. This year's reports provides opinions on 28 entities. So there's 28 entities that they're looking at, ranging from the various military services to the Military Retirement Fund. They say 1 fewer than last year since the Special Operations Command, they didn't need to do an audit. We don't need to figure out about that. Don't worry about it. In a total, 9 entities have so far received an unmodified audit opinion, or, as they say, a clean audit. Which is 1 more than last year. In essence, this means that auditors determined that those offices' financial statements were presented fairly and that they adhered to accounting principles according to the Office of Inspector General. One entity this year has received a qualified opinion, meaning auditors determining that they were misstatements or potentially undetected misstatements, but those did not adversely influence the financial statements. All right, well, let's see who still has outstanding audits. That would be the Marine Corps. Hooah! We don't need a bunch of jarheads being accountants out there. The Defense Logistics Agency's National Defense Stockpile Transition Fund. That would be the Ukraine, people. That would be Ukraine. And the only other one that did not pass or even gets a, what would they call it? A qualified opinion is people. That would be the DoD Office of Inspector General. That would be this guy right here, in charge of the audit of the Pentagon, did not pass the audit for the Pentagon, people. That is your government in work right now. The guy that's in charge of the auditing process could not pass the auditing process himself. God, please. We need to get Headscaff in there and with a flamethrower. With just one of the boring company flamethrowers. Just set fire to everything. Everything must go. Everything must burn. Burn it to the ground. Burn it all the way to the ground. The auditors couldn't get the audit for themselves and failed 7 times previously. So there you go, people. There you are. I thought you would like that. A little interesting story. I know it's a little off topic, but you're not going to see it anywhere else. So I figured, hey, why not? Why not? Gosh dang it. Why not, people? All right. And finally, people, a religious story from the New York Post and Ben Coast. That would be the earliest Jesus is God inscription has been found, and it is deemed, quote, listen, people, the greatest discovery since the Dead Sea Scrolls. If these floors could talk, they say. Scientists are going gaga over the earliest inscription declaring Jesus is God, claiming this 1,800-year-old engraving could change our understanding of Christianity, people. Let's check it out here. There you go. The mosaic is, quote, the greatest discovery since the Dead Sea Scrolls, declared Carlos Campo. That'd be the CEO of the Museum of the Bible in Washington, D.C., where the theologically significant relic has been housed since July. Dubbed the MEOW mosaic, the 581-foot artifact was originally underneath a floor at the MEOW prison in Israel. Wow, interesting. In 2005, after which it was excavated in pieces by the Israeli Antiquities Authority over the course of 4 years. It had reportedly adorned a private chapel in 230 AD. That was reportedly, quote, the earliest known house of prayer, according to Jill Lynn. That's the head of the Megiddo Regional Council. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Megiddo. Megiddo, I apologize. Inscribed on the mosaic are Greek words. The God-loving Ekipotis has offered the table to God, Jesus Christ, as a memorial. And Lynn described this as the, quote, first physical proclamation of Jesus Christ is God. The mosaic presents groundbreaking physical evidence of the practices and beliefs of early Christians, including the first archaeological instance of the phrase Jesus is God, seconded the exhibition's curator. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. This was significant as the artifact declared GC is God before Christianity became part of the Roman Empire. Megiddo was designated by a craftsman named Brutus. Was he a badass? Also featured some of the earliest descriptions of fish, one of the trademark symbols of the Messiah in Christian theology. In the Gospel of Luke, Jesus notably multiplied 2 fish and several loaves of bread to feed 5,000 people. Also included was reference to Gallius, the Roman officer who commissioned the tile during the Roman occupation of Judea. This, along with the mosaic's proximity to a Roman camp, suggested that the Romans coexisted with Christians to some degree, despite the notorious tales of bloodshed and violence involving the two factions. This is arguably one of the most important archaeological discoveries for understanding the early Christian church. Truly, the mosaic presents a wealth of new data for church historians, according to Bobby Duke, a scholar, Museum of the Bible. To wit, they say, other pieces that included the names of the 5 women, Primula, Syakara, Dorothy, Christy, and Ecpeus, the latter of whom was shouted out. Man, they shouted out back in 280 AD for donating a table to the prayer hall. The mosaic underscores the crucial role of women in the early church. After the Museum of the Bible's exhibition concludes in July 2025, the hallowed floor decor will return to Israel, where it will be showcased at the exact site where it was exhumed, at the prison, apparently. So, I guess you got to get into a prison to check it out. So, if you want to not go to a prison in Israel, go check it out. Museum of the Bible before July 2025, people. Before July 25. There you go. This is actually the fish that they're talking about right there. There you go, people. There you go. Sorry, did you say what the year this is dated? I thought it was... Hold on. 230 AD, apparently. Reportedly. Earliest known house of prayer, apparently. Don't go to prison anywhere if you can swing it, says Amy. I suppose that's true. Pardon me, that's true. Suppose it is true. I should go to our local prison and say, searching for archaeological finds. Yeah, good luck, Peabody. Good luck with that. Goodness, people. Goodness gracious. Actually, I had a couple. I'll show you these and let you tell me what you think about some of these. Just kind of thumbnail ideas. I've kind of shown some of the earlier ones in the past. These are some of the new ones that Bear got. You saw the one that I did for the thumbnail here. So you saw that one. Saw that one there. So it's kind of a muted one. I wish there was salmon that were jumping in the waterfall there, but not bad. Not bad. This is all that DeviantArt. Make sure you got your cookies blocked if you ever go there. Okay. I kind of like this one. It's kind of like a fall fall sort of themed one. Although you can tell it's AI. The face. Oh, the previous one. Thank you, Amy. I thought that was pretty cool too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of a muted sort of not quite watercolor, but what would you call that? Sort of like the like a Flash, like an Adobe Flash style art, I suppose. You can kind of imagine it animated, I suppose, if they ever decide to animate it. Kind of like this one, although I don't like the hair on the face. That doesn't look right at all. Let's see, how many claws? Well, you can't quite see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I assume there's 5. We'll see. I don't know. It was okay. It was all right. I thought this one was kind of funny. Just kind of a partying bear. Partying bear just having fun. Having fun. That could also be the thumbnail for the OSO Awards coming on Saturday. Coming Saturday, people. This one, I don't know. I wish that they would, you know, instead of it just being a copy, I wish that they would articulate the other bears just, or maybe different colors, or I don't know, something. It's just like a copy paste. I don't know. It looks fine. It looks fine. I'm just not too thrilled about that one. Not too thrilled about that one. I'm assuming Amy and Melissa will love this one. I would assume so. With the cute little cutesy bear, this could also be a good OSO award. Thumbnail as well. Let's see, 1, 2. He's got enough paws there. Got enough. I like the bees. The bees are dripping with honey, but they're not attacking the bear. They're almost happy. I think I see one of them smiling. So there you go. He didn't get it off of the beehive. He's just got it in a jar. So I guess maybe that's why the bees aren't so mad. Amy says, "Aw, cute." There you go. It is cute. I thought you would like that. One. This one I think is kind of an odd one. It's a lady as a bee. It's a bee lady. So I don't know. Meh. It looked fine. Out there. It's kind of odd, but you know, whatever the heck. We'll go with it. It would be definitely an odd couple. The bee girl and bear. Bee girl and bear together. It would definitely be an odd couple for sure. Let's see. What did I have finally here? Oh, this guy. He was hanging out at the beach. I'm not even sure if this is a bear or not, but we'll go with it. Who are the bee girl's parents? These are questions best left unasked, P-Money. It was a test tube baby. We'll just say it like that. It was a test tube baby. There you go. So anyways, there's a couple different artwork that Bear had. Just checking out. Like, it looks pretty cool. I thought it looked pretty cool, but whatever. Amy says, I'm not sure that's a bear. Well, me neither, but it had plenty of hair and claws, and I don't know. Looks kind of like a baby Chewbacca, says P-Money. Okay, all right. It's not actually a bear. Well, hold on. Let me see. Does it say? Let's see here. It is on the beach. It doesn't really say. Doesn't say. Damon Adams is the artist. Damon Adams. So, I don't know. All right, fine. It's a baby Chewbacca, for crying out loud. He's going surfing. It's not actually a bear after all. Okay, fine. Just ruining Bear's dreams out here. Anyways, there we go. There we go, people. I'm glad all of you got to enjoy the show here tonight with a little food for thought. Quick addendum out here. Saturday's show is going to be Bear's last show for a little bit. Bear is going to be out of town that Thanksgiving week. So no show next Wednesday. No show next Saturday out there. We will be doing the OSO Awards on this coming up Saturday. But next Saturday, not going to be here. Let's check it out just in case. See where our award show is. 4 votes, 100%. So we will be doing the award show, the OSO Awards. Be there Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, East Coast time. Check it on out, people. We are going to have a great time. Awards will be handed out to all the people that are crying in the past week about not getting awards. You'll get an award, gosh dang it. You will have an award. Yes, indeed. Amy says, have a happy Thanksgiving. Well, thank you. I will be here on Saturday, but thank you. Thank you so much. You Americans and your late Thanksgiving. Well, you Canadians and your early Thanksgiving. Although I guess you got to have it early because it's probably really cold up there. One would imagine, people. One would imagine. Well, I want to thank P-Money. I want to thank Amy. I want to thank, I assume, Melissa as well. Of course, all of our Russian bots and lurkers. Appreciate each and every one of you. But you know what? All this talk about award shows coming up on Saturday has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people. Grrr. Night, everybody.